Okay, so bear with me because this video, I'm just shooting it once and going through it. So I wanted to talk about why and how I changed genders. And I already know that this will get dislikes. Like, that doesn't bother me because some people don't understand it and some people don't respect it. But, meh. So I was in the hospital and I had kind of known that things were off for a while, gender wise. I was pretty fluid as a kid, and I really identified sexually more on a lesbian standpoint than a straight standpoint. I ended up going with queer. If I had to pick another phrase, I guess I'd go with pansexual. I'm attracted to any gender. That doesn't mean I'm attracted to any person. It's just, it doesn't matter how that person identifies. If I like who they are, I just like who they are. So, why did I decide to transition genders? Well, it made me a lot more comfortable, and it's really about what you find comfortable. And constantly being identified as a female and she made me feel like my sexuality was going to have me labeled as lesbian because I was a girl who liked girls. And also, it just didn't feel right. I didn't like being she. I didn't like being categorized with the female gender. My sex, obviously, at birth is female. I'm not delusional. I don't think that I was born as, a mermaid. I I guess that would be female too. Um, Especially with the Tourette syndrome, I was constantly saying things like, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, and I was never ticking, I'm lesbian. And I also realized that being more gender neutral for me allowed me to feel freer to be anything. So instead of picking between female or male, when I chose non binary, I feel like that opened up a lot of things for me to be more comfortable than how I was. Um, I also just don't like being feminine all the time. And that doesn't mean that I don't wear dresses. That doesn't mean that I don't wear makeup, even though I like rarely wear makeup. But when you have Tourette's, putting on makeup can be really difficult. Um, so yeah, I transitioned genders, and how I did that was I came out in the hospital. I had some help. I had a role model, and they had asked what my pronouns were, and I said she, her, but I'm uncomfortable with that. And so I asked what their pronouns were, and they said they, them. And I realized that I felt more like a they than a she, and saying it out loud felt wrong. So I decided that I was going to go with May instead of Emily, and I was going to go with they, them instead of she, and I was going to try it out for a week. And I was in the hospital. I was in a completely new environment. New people were coming in all the time. And I just started identifying myself as May and they, them pronouns. And my doctor talked with my treatment team about having them respect my pronouns and names as I figured things out. And I found that I was a lot more comfortable with that. And when I went to rehab, I just identified myself as May, pronouns them and they, and I'm gay. And the rest is all just on the internet and in my life. And I'm very comfortable with it. So that is why I transitioned genders. It's because it made me comfortable. It's because it helped me identify better with my sexuality. It helped me to gain confidence, and it helped me realize who I am and allow myself to explore who that can be. And I realized that when I was comfortable, I'm much better at taking risks. And I want to take risks that will allow me to one day create technology for people with special needs and settle down and start a family one day and make it through school and move out and be independent and a lot of things. So, I have some big life changes coming up. Your Aunt Lennox and I are going to start looking for places to live away from our families somewhere in Northern Virginia pretty soon. So, big life changes, and I'm starting a college course again, and then I'm going to take a full load in the fall semester. So, I'm getting my life back on track after having it derail with the suicide attempt in September 7th of 2020. So, big changes ahead, and love yourself. Remember, you can try things out. Just because you identify one way doesn't mean you have to identify that way forever. So, love you all. Find ways to be comfortable in your own skin. If you need help, twitch.happens.email@gmail.com. When I say help, I don't mean like I will help you transition genders, but I'm a great place to start. I'll flatter myself. I'm a great place to start if you want someone to begin identifying you with any name and any pronoun you want. I will always use those in your email. And yeah, I always respond, or at least I always try to. I think I've responded to every email. I sit and go through my email inbox for like an hour a day to make sure I get to everyone. So, all right, love you. Bye.